Making a so at an angle is no joke. Alright, here we go. Wait for it. Yokoso! Japanese Quest. Welcome to Japanese Quest. Today, the journey continues. Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning, everyone. Today, we will continue to find Japanese words in Dragon Quest XI. As we do, our power level will go up. The theme today, one of them, is the last word we learned. The word for hammer. You can see one way to say it is in katakana. Ha-n-ma. Hanma. The goal is to get that today. Let's look at our adventure guide too, actually. That's the wrong button. That's definitely the wrong button. Let's not... If I press this by accident, I would update the system. That would take a while. Koshin suru. Let's not do that. Instead, konomama hajimeru. So just like now, as it is, start. Let's do that. Ohayou. And now let's press the right button. That's the wrong button as well. Here we go. Buttons are tricky. Not a pro gamer, as you can see. I'm a pro Japanese teacher. That's what we focus on. We focus on language. That's why we play games with lots of language in them. Here's some. Boken Gaido. So Boken means adventure. We're on an adventure in the game. Also, we're on an adventure to learn Japanese as we go. So welcome everyone. Good to see you. We're all party members here. You see, for example, this is Kamyu. In the Japanese version, his name is Eric. He's a party member in the game, but also we've got, for example, ID here as a party member in the game. Or on Japanese Quest, rather. So all these party members are here. Don't worry. You look cooler than this in real life. This is just an approximation. You look more like, I don't know. However you want to look. It's up to you. The limits are your imagination. So, good morning, everyone. What do we do? So we just defeated, or no, we saw this giant star in the sky that some strange creature destroyed it before it hit the earth. And so now we're supposed to go here. Samarijo no Gyokuza no ma ni iru. So in this throne room, here's the word for throne room. So ma is a room or a space, and then Gyokuza is throne, so the throne room. We're going, why are we going there? Ah, of course, the king. O, king. O ni hanashi kakeyo. So let's go talk to the king. That's the plan. Let's do that. And then hopefully he knows something about this hammer as well. So we need that hammer to forge the sword of the hero. By the way, you might see in our title, so today we're learning Japanese from Dragon Quest XI, but also this week we have started a Japanese Quest summer reading club. If you want to try reading this summer, try out our summer reading club. It's just an experiment. We're doing it for the first time. It's mostly on our Discord, but we talk about it on stream too. So check out the Discord. You can see the Discord command in the title, !Discord. Then you can find the Discord, and let's fight some... whatever these guys are. Take a sword from the sky. Like, where do these big swords come from? Because it looks like an actual sword. It doesn't really look like magic. This is over there. Why I did that, I don't know. Minna, ohayou. Good morning to everyone. Good to see you. The other thing we've been doing with that reading club this week, each day we've had a different quest. So let's take a look at those quick. Let's jump to our browser cam. So here we can see our power level. This will go up. Anyone can add words here. It's linked in the Twitch About page in the Power Up section. Sometimes we look up things in the dictionary, but here are the quests we've had this week for our reading club. So Japanese Quest Summer Reading Club Quest 1. That was on Monday, but this quest can apply anytime for the whole summer, the whole reading club. So find a thing to read in Japanese. Very simple. Quest 2, that's kind of the main quest, so it's bolded. This is what it's about. Just read Japanese every day this summer. Just a little bit, even 15 minutes a day, can make a big impact of just getting that habit. And because a big part of reading is just getting used to the process of reading. My hope is that this club can help some people do that. So quest 2, read Japanese every day this summer. Quest 3, that was yesterday. Make a goal, make it specific. The more specific, the more real it becomes. So what is your Japanese reading goal this summer? And there's some examples of that. Read 15 minutes every day, read 5 manga, finish your first light novel, etc. Here's today. So quest 4. Think of a way to reward yourself. Example, maybe a favorite treat like ice cream or something when you finish your first book. Maybe a big goal like a trip to Japan if you finish 20 books or 50 books or whatever your goal is. And this is really just a way to kind of make it fun. And this has to be kind of a self-selected goal. It's up to you. You don't have to make one. But all these things are just to make it more real, to make it more possible to do this main goal, which is read Japanese. Maybe not every day, but at least consistently this summer. Rewards can help. Making goals can help. Sharing progress. That will be tomorrow's quest. That can help too. So, if you can think of a reward that might be fun, maybe other people can get inspired too, on the Discord, you can write it. So check out the Discord. So here we go, quest 4. You can find all these if you check the pins. Quest 1. Oh, this is the other order, isn't it? 4, 3, 2, 1. You can jump around. If you press jump, you can jump to that goal. Jump to that quest. And so yeah, quest 4, think of a way to reward yourself. My reward, I think I'll have to think of it on stream. I'm not totally sure what my reward is. But yeah, whatever your reward is, you can write that down. It looks like someone might be typing right now. We'll find out. If you have one, we can check back and see some of those rewards. And in chat right now, what do you think you might do? Callie wrote a reward. My reward is bragging rights. That sounds pretty good. You can't see it on your screen because it's too far down, but I'm going to thumb up that because that's a good reward. You can write yours too. Let's go back to the game.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Sweet, we must have linked a resource up there. Thanks for that. My reward will be dinner at a beautiful Japanese restaurant in my city. Ooh, yeah, that's a great idea for a reward. Why did I not think of that kind of thing? That's actually a really good one, because I haven't really gone to restaurants for a long time. At least not, like, inside. So a really good reward might be, yeah, going to a Japanese restaurant. That's a really good idea. Also, my reward is looking cool amongst my friends. That's a good reward, too. So yeah, good rewards. Yeah, this is what I was thinking, too. A way to treat myself, buy more books. Yeah, I think that might be my reward. Thank you for giving me ideas. I think that both of these, more books, Japanese restaurant, are rewards that I may do. I'm not sure what book level, but I think that might just be like a general reward for this summer and doing the book club. Yeah, so good suggestions. Anyone else? For reading books this summer, for reading games this summer, for reading manga, whatever you're reading, think of a reward. Think of a way to make it fun. Think of a way to keep it light, easy, and just a way to keep you going. That's the key. Like, if you don't like rewards, fine. Think of ways to get you to read. That's what it's about. Yeah, that is a good reward. June agrees. Restaurant might be good. Yeah, your reward too. Buying more books. That sounds good. It's true. Filling up a bookshelf is rewarding. And there's something just cool about... I don't know, is it just me? Something just cool about, like, a Japanese bookshelf. There's something cool about books in Japanese. I don't know if it's, like, the kanji or what. I don't know what it is. I don't even think it's just me. I think, like, there's just something that seems cool about Japanese books versus books from my country. I don't know. What do you think? Really? Maybe that's part of it. Chalk says the paper quality is higher. Full bookshelves are like china cabinets. The Japanese writing system is just so cool. Yeah, there's just something about like seeing all the titles and things in Japanese, like art's usually different. There's just a cool feel to books from different countries sometimes, I think. Yeah, good comments. And yeah, often the small size kind of works well on a shelf too. Okay, it's time to see the king. And yeah, let's go back to our word list in the upper left. So we can see, let's get some new words, make our power level go up today. Current power level, 3,161, and we got a new power. We got a, what did I say, a new power? Well, we do in a way. We got a new party member. Welcome. Yeah, anyone who's new here, I'm a Japanese teacher. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games in context. Also, we talk about reading. Also, we talk about other extremely interesting things. If you're into that kind of thing, feel free to follow, become a party member, and join us on this quest. This journey. Deeper into Japanese games, deeper into the Japanese language. Sa. Ikimashou. Let's see if we can pet a cat yet. You can crouch, that's something, but you can't pet them. Come on. Game developers, we can do better. It's better than nothing. But really, you could at least, like, kind of try to pet them. Yeah, if they don't add that in Dragon Quest XII. Although I've heard Dragon Quest XII might be darker, so maybe it's too dark to have petting of dogs and cats. I think in this game you can maybe pet a dog. Maybe. Yeah. Konnichiwa. Just want to confirm it's 1,000,000 degrees here as well. So desu ne. Let's see. Yeah, I put that in the now live alert. Yeah, it's too hot. And I don't support it. What do you think? If it's even really hot here in the north, Minnesota in the US, it must be hot many places, I'm guessing. I saw Japan, they had heat advisories. It's really hot in Japan now too. Alright, so we kind of see what they're talking about. He's telling his father about what happened. Kyuseishu-sama ga kitanda yo. So, the savior cut the star and destroyed it before it hit the earth. But were they really a savior? They looked kind of... I don't know. Let's just talk.
お二人ともよくぞ戻られました。勇者の星がいきなり砕け散ったので心配していたのですが、無事で何より。
Okay, you did well to come back, and so think you could destroy it so fast. I guess I didn't need to worry. Good to hear you're okay.
ファーリスから話は聞いておりますぞ。星が落ちてもうダメだという時に救世主が現れ、あの星を切ったそうですな。
Yeah, I heard from my son, the Prince Ferris, I guess his name is. The star fell. It seemed like it was gonna be all over. Dame. But then the savior appeared and cut the star. So Hoshi, star, Anohoshi, that star that we saw up there, Anohoshi o kitta. So cut that star, and then so desu. So I heard that he cut the star.
救世主かどうかはわからんが、まあ
それはいいのじゃ。それよりお主に聞きたいことがある。
So not sure if he was a savior or not. By the way, this word for savior we keep seeing. I don't know if we've added it, but if we have not, that could be a new word someone could add. And our power level could go up if it's a new word. If it's not a new word, it will come up green right here as a duplicate. Let's see. So not sure if that person was really a savior, but let's set that aside. More importantly, onushi ni kikitai koto ga aru. We have something to ask. So kiku is to ask, kikitai, want to ask, kikitai koto, a thing I want to ask, ga aru. So I have a thing to ask. Let's take a look.
わしが見たところ、星を覆う結界には水ゼルフはそう刻まれておった。この言葉に何か心当たりはないか?
Okay, so I looked at the star on the Kekkai, the barrier of the star. This strange word, Nizu Zerufu, or Nizu Zerufa, was carved into the star. Do you have any idea what this word might mean? So yeah, kono kotoba, this word, nanika, some kind of hint of what that might be. Kokoro atari means kind of like a feeling or a hint of what that might be.
水ゼルファ。聞き覚えがありませんな。
No, I don't think I have heard that.
空に浮かぶ勇者の星に刻まれたこの言葉、きっと深い意味があるはずなのじゃが。
So it was carved on this star of the hero, floating in the sky. It must have some kind of important meaning. Just to show, the word here is fukai, means deep. So like a deep meaning you could say, but I thought in English kind of important meaning sounded more natural. You'd think it would have some kind of deep meaning, wouldn't you? Yeah, if I saw a word written on a star, I would think it probably meant something. Yeah, Okami in Japanese. I've seen Game Grammars playing it before. It looks good. It looks kind of challenging because they use kind of a lot of traditional style language, but it looks good for sure. A good game to try. And it's just supposed to be a great game. It's one I've considered getting.
仕方がない。わしらには魔王を倒すという大事な使命が残っておる。先を急ぐとするか。
Shikata ga nai. So I guess he's saying, I guess there's nothing we can do. Let's move on to a new topic. So the new topic is defeating the Dark Lord as usual. So Mao o taosu toyu daiji na shimei ga nokotte oru. So we still have this important mission of defeating the Dark Lord. The keywords here: Mao, Dark Lord, defeating him. So Mao o taos. And then this Toiyu right here can be used to say, so the, like kind of the matter or the thing of, or like basically it's saying like the mission, the important mission that is defeating the Dark Lord. So Toiyu can kind of say this thing is this thing, more or less. And this word here means shime, mission. What kind of mission is it? Important mission, so daiji na shime. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Lord の魔王退治の旅、私たちも微力ながら応援いたしますぞ。
So your mission to defeat the Dark Lord, your journey to defeat the Dark Lord, I should say, because I do say Tabi here. Tabi means journey. Even if it's not much, we will be cheering you on. Or supporting you. Ouen shimasu. Or this more respectful way to say that. Ouen itashimasu. We will be supporting you.
もし困ったことがあれば何でも言ってくれよ。今度こそ僕が君の力になるからさ。
So if you're troubled about anything, just tell me. This time I will help you. Because before we helped him quite a bit.
いかんいかん、忘れておった。老主様が持っていたハンマーについてサマディ王に尋ねてみるとしよ
う。What's the difference between Daiji and Taisetsu? Not a huge difference. You could think of them as roughly the same. I'm sure there are some contextual differences, but they're not jumping out at me at the moment. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. They're pretty similar in both meaning important. Alright, Ikan. So I forgot. Wasarete otta. Let's see. So right, the hammer. That's what we're here for. So, Hanma ni tsuite. So about the hammer, we wanted to ask the king here. Yep, and good questions. Always good to ask questions. I might not always have a great answer. Many times I'll say things like, you kind of just got to get used to it, because a big part of language is simply getting used to it. And it might sound like a not great answer, and you might be right. But the question itself has value. Even if no one answers the question, keep them coming. Questions are good. We like questions. Sometimes questions are better than answers. Sometimes you don't need an answer. Questions... I gotta think questions is what it's all about. So yeah, sometimes my answers seem not that great. Part of it is that. I just think sometimes a question can be enough, and sometimes there's not a great answer. And I kind of like being upfront about that. And being upfront if I don't know, because plenty of times I do not know. I'm a Japanese teacher, but there's plenty I don't know. There's plenty everyone doesn't know. Everyone tries to represent generally they know everything. It's not true. I think it's closer to the truth that no one knows anything. That's kind of one of my catchphrases. No one knows anything. If you think about it. I mean, yeah, we know something here and there, but really, when it comes to, like, things coming up in the future or like very subtle differences, no one really knows anything. They're doing their best. Yeah. And that's what we do here. You know a few no songs. Yeah, that's good. We did learn about no song, but I do know that. Sisyphus. Konnichiwa. How are you enjoying pushing that rock? Hope you're enjoying that. I know it's a bit hot. I think it could get hot today pushing that rock up that hill, which I believe I've heard you do sometimes. Okay, so where are we now? I actually don't know what we're doing now. Let's see. Wait, why did it just make us stop talking to them when, like, we just need to talk to them again about the hammer? So now it's saying, talk to the king about the hammer. So, Oni to the king, Hanma ni tsuite, so that means about the hammer. Ni tsuite means about something. And then, tazuneyo, so ask about the hammer. Sweet, learning to love it more day by day. That's good, that's a really good outlook on life. So Sisyphus, here you have this person. Not sure if they're a party member, if they've followed, but if yeah, if anyone wants to follow, you can become a party member. But anyway, they're here, so they're a party member. So you have Sisyphus, every day pushing this rock. I'm not sure if you've heard the story of Sisyphus, but Sisyphus in chat is actually famous. They're pushing this giant rock every day up this hill, but then it comes back down. They push it back up again. Even in this hot weather, they're still doing it. But still, they've got this attitude, loving it more day by day. I think we can all learn from Sisyphus here. Like, no matter what you're doing in life, if you have the right perspective, even if it's just pushing a rock seems pointless, you can find joy in that. There is still joy in that. You can think about things, you can get stronger from the rock, you can imagine the rock as your friend, possibly. You can put a smiley face on the rock. There's options. So I feel like we've learned a lot today about ourselves from Sisyphus as well. So thanks about that. Thank you for that. And welcome. Okay, so we're asking the king about the hammer. So Sisyphus, one more question. So we're about to get this legendary hammer. I'm thinking the hammer could maybe break your rock. What do you think? Do you want to break the rock or keep the rock going for the next couple centuries? Up to you. But I think the hammer could maybe break the rock of Sisyphus, possibly. Just as an option. It's a legendary hammer.
お二人ともわしに何かご用ですか?
Yeah, but Jorge, you've got to realize Sisyphus 99 might be different than the Sisyphus you're talking about. Sisyphus 99 seems to like it, so everyone's different in learning. Everyone's different with their rock. So yeah, it depends. It depends. Sisyphus says, "Hello, something makes me think I'd just find another rock." Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. So yeah, you think there's one Sisyphus? No. This is Sisyphus 99. There are probably multiple Sisyphus. This is one, so the Sisyphus you're talking about, yeah, that might be a different Sisyphus. Alright, so where are we now? Washi ni nanika goyou desu ka? Do you have something to talk to me about? Yeah, we do.
サマディ王よ、漠然とした話で申し訳ないのじゃが、この国にある巨大なハンマーについて心当たりはないか?
So I felt like I talked to you about this before, but in this country, is there a giant hammer? Kyodai na Hanma. So you might have seen, like, Shingeki no Kyojin. This same Kyo kanji is in Kyojin, like a giant. And here, it's a different word. Kyodai. Kyodai na Hanma. It's like a giant hammer. This could maybe be a new word, too, if someone wants to add it to our power level. For a giant hammer. Do you have any, feeling like maybe you know about that giant hammer?
魔王を倒すためにどうしても必要なのだ。神話の時代、サマディにあったことは分かっておるのじゃが。
Yeah, that's an option too. You could think about, maybe Nihongo is a very shiny little rock. Yeah, whatever metaphor works for you. We've gone with some weird metaphors, so it can help define metaphors for learning. One we often talk about, you can plant a seed of a new word in your mind with these words that you see, and then later you see them in more context. They can start to grow roots in your mind. It's a pretty good one, pretty common metaphor for language. Let's see. So to defeat the Dark Lord, we need that hammer. Hitsuyo, necessary. And so Shinwa no Jidai. In the time of legend, we got a new party member. No, we didn't. We got one right now though. So welcome, Yokoso, Japanese Custode. So in the time of legend, it was said that that hammer was here.
ハンマー。 おお、もしや王家に伝わるガイアのハンマーのことか。
So you must be talking about Gaia's hammer that's been passed down through the royal family. So how do you say passed down through the royal family? How do you say royal family? Here we go. It's a royal house. Okay, royal family. Okay ni tsutowaru. So it's been passed down through the royal family. And what is it? Gaia no hanma. So not just any hammer, it's Gaia's hammer. Sounds pretty cool.
ファリスよ、宝物庫にあるガイアのハンマーを持ってくるのじゃ。
So Ferris, can you bring Gaia's hammer from the royal storeroom?
はい。
Yeah, what is everyone else's favorite language metaphor? I feel like there's so many good ones. I like simply just like the metaphor. It's a simple one, but just a journey. Language is a journey.
これじゃ。
Is a great
こ
basic
れこ
metaphor
そ
that we always talk
大
about.
樹の
and
記
use.
憶の中で見た老主様が持っていたハンマー。
An epic journey, epic adventure. If you frame language like that, it becomes more, I don't know, fun in a way. I kind of feel like the key for language for me, it sounds so simple, but it's really about fun. Finding ways, finding tricks, finding metaphors, finding mental tricks for yourself that work just to make it more fun. For me, it's kind of about fun. And I think sometimes people talk down on like that, it's just a 3-letter word, like, oh, fun, it's not serious then. I disagree. I think fun can be very serious. But really, if something's not fun, why do it? So I think it boils down to finding ways to make the language fun for you. Finding good content, whether it's games, whether it's manga, whatever it is. And just reframing it from study to something that's just a hobby or something you enjoy. Kelly says, I like the seed one. Makes me feel like I actually know what I'm doing when it comes to plants. Yeah, I like that one too. Put a seed in your mind. Doesn't matter what age you are. It can start to grow. So not maybe a metaphor, but I read about language. I read about a language where they believe language should be a literal flow of the objects from soul to mouth. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I like the soul metaphor too. I've heard also, get a new language, get a new soul. So you can kind of imagine this new soul here. And I like that one because you can kind of imagine this soul being built little by little. Here's one bit of soul, that's one word. One more bit of soul. One more bit of soul. And like over time, all these words kind of like build this soul out. Imagine that. The power of this soul getting brighter and brighter, glowing more and more. Oh no, I put so many dots, I'm not going to be able to undo all that, will I? But you get the idea. The power level keeps going up, the soul keeps shining brighter. I think that's a very cool metaphor. Oh no, but now his soul is going away. Ah, but I can't undo past that threshold. It's still there. It's not going away. That core remains. And now, a dragon has been summoned as well. Yeah, I kind of liked that drawing more than I expected. The little points of words building up that soul. We got a new dragon. Thank you very much for the sub. The hype for language learning on Twitch is real. There we go. Can draw again. Okay, so let's see. Ah, wow, he has the hammer. I didn't think it would be that easy to get the hammer. Are we just getting the hammer now? For some reason, like, I thought we'd have to, like, do some, like, giant horse race to get this hammer. But is he just, like, gonna give us the hammer? Timber! Konnichiwa, good evening from Malaysia. Good to see you. Is it really hot in Malaysia, too? Because in the US, Minnesota, super hot. Everyone's saying it's super hot. What about Malaysia? How are you doing in there? I feel like it's probably hot in Malaysia as well. So, Koreja... Kore koso. So this is the thing we saw in the vision. This is the hammer of the hero. Sweet. I think we found it.
父上、いいんですか？これって来年のファーリ祭のために行商人に売る予定だったハンマーじゃ。
父上、いいんですか? So father, is it okay? So korete... Oh no, come on. So next year this will be... Yeah, you plan to sell this next year? For like the Ferris Cup? Oh no. Is he gonna say we have to like race for this? Come on.
バカもん、黙っておれ。
You fool. Don't say that. Shut up.
ガイアのハンマーは父祖の時代からサマディ王国に伝わる貴重な宝物だ。
This is a precious royal treasure that's been passed down through our royal family.
しかし、今や魔王を倒せる者は勇者であるお前しかおらん。もし必要ならば喜んで渡そう。
Yatta, so he will give it to us. I don't know what. There must be some other thing we need to like do a race for. So Timber Shake says in Malaysia, right? Pretty bad here, pretty hot. Sweet. Just started self-teaching Japanese. I would love to learn more from you guys in the community. Yeah. Feel free to join our Discord as well. It's a good place to talk about resources and how people like to learn. If you're interested, we've got a first ever Japanese Quest Summer Reading Club as well. You can check that out in the Discord. Today we talked a bit about some of those goals, some of those quests we've been giving out. Quest 1, find a thing to read in Japanese. Quest 2, read Japanese every day this summer, or at least consistently. Quest 3, make a goal. Make it specific. Quest 4, that was today. Think of a way to reward yourself. I recommend, it's so hot right now, maybe read a first manga or read a first book or something. Maybe a light novel, whatever it is. Maybe get some ice cream. That could be good. And tomorrow, this will be our quest. We'll talk about that more tomorrow.
Vegeta, what does
So
the
welcome.
scouter say about his power level?
The key we always talk about, if you're serious about Japanese, if you want to learn Japanese, do something with Japanese every day. Whether it's reading, whether it's studying with your textbook that you're using, whatever it is, do it every day. Because then you just build the habit, you get used to it, make a schedule. That's really the key. Like the key point, and everyone I know that is fluent at Japanese, great at Japanese, the key point for all of them, they had a lot of exposure to Japanese over a long time. Maybe if they didn't do it every day, they did it consistently, often, for a long time, and just exposed themselves to Japanese. That's really the key. So yeah, good to see you. Welcome. Alright, so let's find some new words. And what are we talking about here now? So yeah, I'll be happy to pass you the hammer because you're the only hero there is who can defeat the Dark Lord. If you need it, I'll be happy to pass it to you. Yatta! Akira wa Gaia no Hanma o tei ni ireta. So we now gained Gaia's hammer. Looks good.
伝承によると、そのハンマーには大地の精霊の力が宿っているそうだ。
Eh? According to legend, so the way you say legend is here. The way you say according to is here. So Densho ni yoruto, according to legend, sono hanma ni wa, so in that hammer, Daichi no Seire. Ah, right, that makes sense why it's called Gaia then. Because they say the kind of spirit of the earth, the power of the spirits of the earth resides inside that hammer. Makes sense it would be called Gaia's hammer then. Because Gaia, someone in chat I'm sure knows, but isn't Gaia often like the goddess of the earth?
それで叩けばどんなに硬い金属でも鍛え上げられるって話さ。
So if you hit it with that hammer, no matter how hard the metal, you can forge it. So kinzoku, metal, katai kinzoku, so hard metal. So donnani, so no matter how hard the metal, you can forge it with that hammer. Sounds good to me.
それじゃあ皆さん、魔王退治の旅頑張ってくださいね。いい報告期待してますよ。
So Durlip coming in with the Gaia info. Arigato, thank you. So Gaia is usually seen as the titan that takes care of the earth or something like that. Sounds good to me. We like titans around here, as long as they're the kind that take care of the earth or something like that. So what's our journey again? Mao Taiji no Tabi. We're on a journey to defeat the Dark Lord. This word Taiji is very commonly found in video games for like defeating a monster or a Dark Lord. You don't tend to see this as much in real life, but you do see it. But very common for like quests and things in video games. So I'll be waiting for a good report of us defeating the Dark Lord, I guess. Yosh. I think it's not fair that I can't jump in the fountain. If I was here in real life, I could jump in the fountain. I really ask that video games let us jump in fountains at this advanced stage. Like, we all know it's possible to jump in fountains. We all know it's possible to program to do that, so why not give the option? That's all I ask. And like, I could walk on that edge. Look at the size of that edge. It's like a meter wide. I can't walk down it? Come on. It's like these little quality of life improvements that I need for my style of playing games in the weirdest way possible. Okay, we have the hammer. So now, next quest, go to the volcano. How do you say volcano in Japanese? Fire plus mountain equals fire mountain equals volcano. Kazan. Kanji for fire plus the kanji for mountain. So yeah, let's go to the mountain forging platform. That sounds good. Yeah, that's fair. It could be it's blocked because of that. These pillars, no joke. Pretty nice palace. It's just like, it's such a hot day. I know people watching, it might be hot where you are. I was thinking it could cool everyone off a little bit if we just could splash around in the fountain. But no. Not today. Oh no, this new Windows update, now my like computer is telling me at the bottom how hot it is. Why is it telling me the temperature now? Why did I need that, Windows? Did anyone else get this update that now your computer, like with Windows 10, it's like telling you the heat and it's like saying warning? Why is this happening right now? Do I need that reminder? You turned that off? Yeah, this just like appeared for me like I feel like today or something. It's like, what is this? Yeah, you got that too? You can remove it? Good to know. I'll have to think about that later. It's like, why do I need to know now that there's a warning and there's like this big sun on the bottom of my screen? So right-click the bar. I might try this right now. So right-click the bar. I don't see the thing at the moment, so I'll have to do that later. So there's our Discord. Check out the Discord, find the reading club, and in general, this is a good place to hang out after stream and share things like books, share things like manga, videos, songs, all kinds of stuff. Might as well save the game here. Haven't done that for a while. Konnichiwa. Right-click bar, news and interests. Let me check that out. News and interests. News and interests. Show icon and text. Can you just do turn off? Or what do you do? Yeah, it went away. I just did turn off. Okay, fair enough. I turned it off. I don't think I need that in my life. Now the sun and like the heat warning is gone. I mean, I suppose in a way that could be something people want, but I don't think I need that reminder. Let us pray. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like every update there's a new feature that I ask myself, do we need this feature? I'm sure there's plenty of good ones too, though. Okay, so let's check out, do they have good weapons here? Or are they still like the old weapons that are not so good? Ooh, let's break some pots too. Kiseki. Konnichiwa, good to see you. Anyone new here, by the way? If you want to join this journey, you can feel free to follow and become a party member. What we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games. That's what we do. I'm a Japanese teacher. Tobida ni wa kagi ga kakatte iru. So this door is locked. You've been slacking on your Japanese. Well, then you are in the right place, because I feel like possibly the thing we've been most successful with on this stream for the past 3 years is kind of motivating people. Just kind of lighting a spark in someone's mind sometimes. Just the feeling that you're not alone. Everyone goes through ups and downs. Sometimes you're motivated, sometimes you're not. But really, you can start again at any time. And we talk about the key often is just finding a way to study in a way that you enjoy, and then just do it every day, do it consistently. That's really what it's about. And one way can be games. So that's why we're doing it here with video games. Because games are intrinsically fun. Find what's intrinsically fun for you, do that in Japanese. Keep doing it in Japanese every day. Eventually, it'll be like magic. It'll get easier and easier. Suddenly, boom. You can do a lot more with Japanese. Ah, nice. You got a kitten. What's your kitten's name? Neko no namae wa nan desu ka? Ah, nice name. Kiki. I just read Kiki's Delivery Service. Good book if you're into witches and cats. Although, I think the cat in that was not called Kiki. What was the cat's name in Kiki's Delivery Service? Was it like Gigi, maybe? Yeah, I think Gigi. By the way, here we see Griffin Sensei. The first party member on Japanese Quest was Griffin Sensei. Ooh, nice, you have the manga. Yeah, the light novel's good too. I just read the first light novel. Or I guess it's more of just a novel. Or a children's novel. Anyway, it's pretty good. Recommended for a first book, potentially. Of course, the Ghibli movie is based on that first book. It's cool to see more detail in the book. Yeah, the book is good. The book is good. Kind of embarrassing showing my power level to the vet. Wait a minute, what do you mean you showed your power level to the vet? Are you saying like your vet spoke Japanese, or what's the situation? Do you live in Japan? Is that what you're talking about? Ah. Yeah, we've talked about it before. I'm not a huge fan of the word weeb myself, simply because as a teacher working at schools, I often see it used by students in kind of a mean way, so I'm not a huge fan of that word. Personally, but people who have kind of used it in a positive way, by all means, that's cool. Do what you like, but I've just seen it in schools used in kind of a mean way. For example, like I see people like writing on like the board in rooms, like things like "death to weebs." It's like, what is this? Like one kid in a class was saying like they want to write a report. Their topic was why all weebs should die. Like it's things like this. Like I'm not a fan of the word. I would be fine if the word didn't exist. But if people like to use the word in a positive way, that's all cool. But I've just seen it used in so many negative ways. I'm not a fan. Alright, let's see. And yeah, that may well be true. I'm probably far behind of how the words are used. My sense of the word is I still see it used in kind of a mean way, and I'm not a fan of that usage. But yeah, you're right. It's often just used in different ways these days. Language is weird like that. It evolves quickly. Yeah, I think people definitely use it in a more joking way. Just, I don't know. I've seen it used in such negative ways for me that I've seen it it's hurt kids a lot who have been called it. And so I personally will never use it. I never will. But that's just me. I'm kind of too sensitive, honestly. Language is powerful, and if I see people get hurt, boom, that word's gone for me. Alright, so next we're going to Volcano. Where is that volcano? I don't remember. Is there like a dot, did you say? There's just a dot that I kind of move around, if that's what you're talking about. Alright, so where are we going? Let's find out. We're going to a volcano. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see here. So where is that volcano? Was it Homura? I think it was Homura, wasn't it? Yeah, that's a good question. And to be honest, I don't know a great answer to that. Like, since there's so many videos that we did do that are on YouTube, I don't really recommend people watch all of them. If it was me and my learning style, I would not probably think that's a good investment of time to watch all of them, honestly. That's just me. You could certainly look at the list and the Anki deck of the first 1,000 and get a good kind of there's an Anki deck for the first 1,000. And I believe that's linked on our Discord. I think it's not linked anymore on the Twitch page. So you could check out those words, and also you could just simply look at the list and make your own deck if you want. So now we're up to over 3,000. So yeah, you could just look at the words. You could do that. Or you could just join us live and just kind of like look at the words down here as we go and just get some exposure and know that you won't know everything, but you'll know some stuff. Someday I do want to get around to doing some kind of intro video to get people caught up, but more I'm just focused on our quest every day, going on this journey is kind of what I'm focused on right now. So yeah, good question. Sorry my answer is not max good. Yeah, I agree with that too, Kelly and Kanji. There's no need to stigma anyone. I think we can be accepting of all groups here, for sure. Like, we've got animals, we've got monsters, we've got people. Let's accept all of them. We're all unique in different ways. Everyone here is welcome. We've got party members of literally every possible creature is our party member. So let's be accepting of everyone. And let's not use any word in a way that's not respecting someone, because that can be hurtful. We don't need that. It's not that kind of journey. Okay, why am I singing? I don't know. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Just saying as a general thing, we're gonna be welcoming here to everyone. Including furries. Including weebs, if you want to use that word, but I don't use that word, because as a Japanese teacher in schools, a lot of people who are not using the word in a nice way, it turned me off the word forever. Hokkaido Gaming, konnichiwa, good to see you. By the way, I think Hokkaido Gaming is actually gaming in Hokkaido, and may stream sometimes. If you want to, you can check them out. By the way, I went to Hokkaido for the first time a few years ago. Highly recommend going to Hokkaido if you ever get the chance. And I want to travel even more in Hokkaido, because I mostly went to Hakodate and Sapporo. Great experience, though. Some great hikes even near those cities. Okay, so where are we? So I think we want to go to this volcano. Let's try going there. Yeah, that sounds good. Hokkaido's amazing in summer. Yeah, I very much recommend going. Ooh, nice, Sapporo. Yeah, I went there. Loved it. Ooh, yeah, good question. This is a very good question. Japanese quest. Do you miss Japanese konbini? Yes, I do. And to be honest, that's one of the things I miss most about Japan. That and the trains. I miss hugely. I love Japanese konbini. And I wish I could, like, go through a gate somewhere, like, in a forest somewhere in the US, and I just, like, arrive in a Japanese konbini. In this book I really love called Konbini Ningen, they talk about a konbini as being cube of light. A box of light. Hikari no Hako, I believe it was. So imagine this box of light, this cube of light, this kombini. I kind of wish I could get lost in the forest in the US and just suddenly find myself in this cube of light, this kombini that I find. So yeah, do I miss it? Yeah, I do. I miss the cube of light. But I highly recommend that book, Convenience Store Person, Konbini Ningen, if you want to check that out. How come your cat seems so interested in Dragon Quest? It is because this is not live. It's actually a loop. Griffin Sensei here is our first party member, but in fact, Griffin Sensei did pass away. About... Wow, almost 2 years ago now, I guess. But Griffin Sensei was on this journey with us for 1.5 years, and will always be with us on this journey. Sometimes you'll see two live, our new 2 kittens, Aki and Haru. They'll be here sometimes too. But yeah, this is not live, but Griffin Sensei wants to keep going on this journey. Even when Griffin Sensei was still alive, this is usually just a loop, because getting a cat to be there forever is difficult. But Griffin Sensei, for about half an hour, was on my lap, which cats often won't do. And why did Griffin Sensei do that? I think it's because Griffin Sensei wanted to keep being on this journey forever. Griffin Sensei knew someday I might not be here, but if I sit on your lap for these 30 minutes with his camera, then forever I can join you on this journey, and that's what's happening. The quest continues. Griffin Sensei, what we sometimes say is Griffin Sensei did pass away in the real world, but one of Griffin Sensei's lives, you might say, is still with us on Japanese Quest in the game. So let's go. Yep, we talk about it often, but not too often because it's too sad to mention all the time. But yeah, Griffin Sensei, this camera is not live. But Griffin Sensei, the first party member ever on Japanese Quest, is still on this journey with us. The quest goes on. Wait, so why are we here now? I'm not sure. What are we supposed to do? Maybe we're supposed to talk to this pink person here. I think purple means quest, pink means story, so let's do story. Nani? Hinonogi Kazan. So in this volcano, Kazan ni nemuru toyu densetsu no kajiba. So this legendary forging place that sleeps in this volcano. You want to know about that? So, 今はその話に付き合ってる暇はね. So now I don't have the time to talk about it. So hima means like if you're free, if you have free time. So hima wa ne or hima wa nai means I don't have time right now. Okay. Something must be going down in this village as well. Something strange. As expected, they got a monster problem. So where is the monster? Chikakuni. So nearby, bakemono ga detta. So they got like monsters that came out nearby. Sato wa taihen nanda. So right now, yeah, this village is in a bad state. Sato no hidari no kaida no nobotta saki ni aru. So if you go up the stairs to the left, hidari, left, kaidan, stairs, Samurai Jackson, new party member, then you'll find this shrine up there. You can ask about it there. That sounds good. So yeah, I think we're going up here. high level jumping techniques. Ooh, what do we got? Neko. What, you can't even pet this one? You can't even crouch on this one. Why? In the castle, you could, like, at least crouch and say hello to the Neko. This time, we can't even do that. It really is the underworld in this game. Kirei. This is cool. Ooh, daytime. Ine. Are the words updated manually?
化け物に襲われた神官は未だに怯え寝込んでおります。よほど怖い思いをしたのでしょう。
Yeah, good question, Sun Templar. Are the words updated manually? Yes, they are, but they're updated manually by not just me, by everyone can update them. So new words here. If there's new words, let's add them. Also, you could try to translate this one because Japanese Quest. Let's take a quick break, and as we take a break, you can stretch. You can try to translate what this guy said, and then we can maybe add some new words too. So yeah, if there's new words, feel free to add those words, and Japanese Quest will be back after a short break. You can see Yaki there, sleeping. So this kitty is live, he's sleepy. Check him out. Little sleepy kitty. Say hello to Aki. Kawaii ne.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level. Power level's rising. But not so much today, we gotta find some words. Yeah, Aki's awesome. So there's Aki. Let's see. And here we see Griffin Sensei again here too, also on this journey. So Griffin Sensei is our first party member. Aki joined quite a bit later. Let's see, where are we now? Bakemono ni. Ah, okay. So there was someone, like one of their Shinkan, so like a priest who is attacked by monsters, and they're still scared. Did Aki meet Griffin? No, Aki came right after Griffin passed away a few months later anyway.
あの化け物がいる限
Aki
り
and Haru,
いつまでも
two brothers.
儀式ができません。
If you want to check out when they're kittens and they first came, you can see that stream. It's on YouTube. They were kittens that I found in a barn. Let's see. Ano bakemono. So here's the word for monster. Bakemono. Bakemono ga iru kagiri. So as long as that monster is there, itsumaremo gishiki ga dekimasen. So then we can't do the ceremony. Gishiki is ceremony. And then iru means to exist. Iru kagiri means so for as long as that monster is there. I shouldn't say I found them. Someone with the barn was looking to find a home for some kittens. And there were about 10 kittens and got to pick the two most awesome kittens, which was Harunaki. The number one that was picked was Aki, because he's a cow cat and he's awesome. And luckily that choice seemed to be correct, because check out Aki one more time. There's Aki. Yeah, he's a cow cat, and he's also a really, really sweet, really, really active kitty. So, very good choice. Haru's brother is much more... I never see him because he's always sleeping, but Aki's always there, cuddling and playing. Very sweet kitty. Ooh, new party member, welcome.
Vegeta, what
Welcome,
does the
welcome.
scouter say about his power level?
Kawaii ne. Yeah, the thing is, they had more cats than just the kittens, too. Yeah, it was a lot. It might have even been more than 10, I'm not sure of the number exactly. Because it was more than one litter. Let's see. Okay. There's a monster. So you curl your tail and run away from a monster? I'm not gonna do that. So it seems like she's not liking that idea.
怪我さえなければ化け物なぞこの手で成敗してやるのに一刻も早くあの儀式をやらねば
So here we see this swear word again. The main swear word we see in this game. Kuso. So damn it. If only I was not injured, I could defeat that monster myself. So quickly we must do that ceremony. Yeah, Box, I think we did, but not that
何
much.
かあったのかしら。
I think so. I'm not totally sure on that though. ものすごい剣幕ね。何かあったのかしら。Kenmaku. This word, I do not know. Let's look it up. I like when I don't know words because then I can actually learn something on the stream too. So, for the win. So, yeah, I was guessing that that's what this meant, a threatening attitude. And I do think I've probably seen this, but, like with the kanji and stuff, it seemed kind of weird because you have the kanji for sword plus the kanji for curtain. So it's like a sword curtain. Or like an act in a play. Put them together. Threatening attitude. Good word. Not a common word, so I think we'll not add it to our power level. But good word all the same. So yeah, why? What is with this threatening attitude, this menacing look?
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level? Going up. Let's find some words to add to it. Not Kenmaku though. I just don't feel like it's... I just don't feel like it. It's not marked common.
客人か。すまない。見苦しいところを見せてしまったね。
Ah, visitor, sorry about that. Showing my, kind of ugly side.
見たところずいぶん腕が立つようだ。名は。そうか、なるほど。少し私の話を聞いてくれぬか。
Yeah, Bakshas, you might be right. Maybe we have not met this lady before. Because she's acting like we have not. So, Mita tokoro. So from looking at you, it looks like Zuibun ude ga tatsu yoda. So it looks like you are quite skilled. Nawa. Ah, so your name is Akira. 少し私の話を聞いてくれるのか? So will you listen to what I have to say? Yeah, I kind of did too. Kind of interesting. This is a new lady. Thanks for the info. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
この里には火の神を称えるため日の乃木火山である儀式をする風習がある。里を守るには絶対に欠かせぬ儀式なのだ。
So in this village, to praise the fire god, at this volcano here, we have a ceremony that's a custom here. And to protect the village, this is a completely needed ceremony. Again, the keywords here, I would say, gishiki, ceremony. Gishiki, ceremony, that's the key. Where is it? Fire Mountain, Kazan. And also, what's it for? Protecting the village. Sato, village, Sato o mamoru. Protect the village. Looks good. Let's do it.
先日その儀式をするために日の乃木火山に神官を送ったんだが、その道中で突然化け物に襲われてね。
Yeah. So recently, to do that ceremony, we sent a priest to the volcano, but on the way was attacked suddenly by a monster. So again, keywords here to do that ceremony. Gishiki, ceremony. And I kind of like this word, totsuzen, suddenly. Suddenly was attacked by a monster. Bakemono ni osowarete. So you'll see this verb to attack often in the passive form. Because it's often like you have a person here, right? This person goes to the volcano and they are attacked by a monster. It happens to them, so it's the passive form. So the way you do the passive form, you use the ni particle, and you normally it's also u. The u changes to a wa, and then you add a reru or rete in the te form. So bakemono ni osowarete. So he was attacked suddenly by a monster. This is a monster. Yosh.
逃げ帰ってきた神官の話では、化け物のやつは鋭い牙と爪を持ち、おぞましい姿をしていたという。
That sounds good. So according to the priest that ran away from the monster was, well, they described the monster. So bakemono no yatsu wa, so the monster, we used the particle wa to say. So as for the monster, what kind of monster was it? Surudoi kiba to sume o mochi. Okay, so surudoi means sharp, so we have sharp fangs and sharp claws. And yeah, very scary looking monster. Not good.
本来なら私が成敗してやりたいところだが、この地に救う狩竜を倒した時に怪我をしてな。今は歩くので精一杯さ。
So originally, I would have defeated the monster myself, but nearby, when I defeated the fire dragon, I was injured. So kega, injury. Kega o suru, to become injured. So ima wa aruku no de seipai. So now all I can do to just walk. Aruku is to walk, and then seipai kind of means like I work my hardest just to walk.
旅の者に頼むのは気が引けるが、里のため化け物を退治してくれぬか。
Ooh, we see this word again. Taiji suru. To defeat a monster, to eradicate a threat. We saw it for the Dark Lord, to defeat the Dark Lord, and now I guess we'll defeat this bakemono, this monster as well. So yeah, I feel bad asking a traveler, but for the village, would you do it? Will you defeat the monster? Let's vote in chat. We're all party members, we can vote. We can say, "Hi!" We will defeat the monster, we will taiji the bakemono, or we can say, "Iie, you're on your own." What do you say? Hi, yes, we'll defeat the monster, or Iie, we will not. So I see a vote for Hi, I see a vote for Hi, I see a vote for Hi, I see a couple votes for Iie, I see another vote for Hi. Hi. It looks like this time the Hais are gonna win. We will do this. Bakemono o taiji suru. We will defeat the monster. Hi.
おお、引き受けてくれるか。礼を言うぞ。
Oh, you'll take it on. I give my thanks. So, re is thanks, re o you. So I will say my thanks, I will give my thanks. Zo means she really means it.
まずは化け物が出没した西隣にある日の乃木火山の山道を調べてみてくれ。頼んだぞ。
Yeah, it's true. It will make you say yes. Saying no sometimes gives you a funny animation or like additional dialogue, but yeah. But also at the same time, saying yes is fine too, because that's what we're probably wanting to say in reality. So Mazu, very useful word here. If you see Mazu in games, that's good, because it means this is what you do first. So Mazu wa, so first, bakemono ga shuppotsu shita nishu tonari ni aru Kazan, Hinonogi Kazan no sando o shirabete mite kure. So first, to the west, where the monsters have been appearing, go to the volcano. Yep, we'll do that. The illusion of choice. Indeed. But in a way, isn't real life like that too? In some ways. The illusion of choice.
火の神よ、この者たちに聖なる炎の加護を与えたまえ。
Fire God. To these people, give the protection of your holy flame. Again, we see Seinaru, holy, Seinaru, Hono, holy flame, and the way you say protection, Kago. Looks good. Yeah, we did talk about that in philosophy class back in college. I took a few philosophy classes. For a while I was thinking philosophy might be my major, but switched to Asian studies in the end, simply because I just traveled a lot in Asia and really enjoyed it. Yeah, let's focus on easier things. That the illusion of choice. Let's go with another question. Jinsei no imi wa nan desu ka? Can you answer that question? What is the meaning of life? Let's start easier. Let's go there. What is the meaning of life? Jinsei no imi wa nan deshou? First thing to come out, 42. Watching Japanese Quest. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not. I think, yeah, at the end of the day, you've got a point. It's kind of up to everyone. You can make your own meaning. There are many meanings, in other words. So what do we have here now? We're doing... Alright, here we go. We have our new goal now. Kazane Mukai. Go to the volcano and... Bakemono o Taiji shio. So go to the volcano and defeat the monster. Sounds good. First question, is there meaning of life? Second question, then what is it? That works too. I like the Vonnegut quote. What is this link here? I think I missed the context. If people knew what the link is, maybe then they could click it, because other people might not know as well. But Unboxes, if Unboxes posted it, it's probably a trusted link, so don't worry about it. Just curious what it is. Alright, so we're here. Tayform, that sounds good. Tayform is good. Tayform videos are good. In fact, what if the Tayform was the meaning of life? Something to think about. Cool. Link to Game Grammar's first video on the Tayform. Awesome. Yeah, we rated Game Grammar yesterday. Awesome Japanese teacher breaking down Tayform. That sounds good. He is thorough. And sometimes there might be like tangents here and there, but in general, sound teaching, I can vouch for Game Grammar. I think we can save here. Yeah, that's true, Kelly and Kanji. The Tayform is a very large topic. it's very deep. And really, at the end of the day, I feel like it can help to learn like the basic structure, but really it's something that you'll get used to over time from reading a lot, I have found, and being exposed to it a lot. It just becomes natural over time. Like Japanese kids, they just can use Teiform because they just hear it so much, you just get used to the rules. I actually read there was I think a research study in Japan with kids to teach them Japanese really quickly. What they focused on was like right away teaching them Teiform, and they kind of used Teiform a lot, and going from that Teiform they could really start to speak a lot of Japanese because it's used in so many different like communication applications. Teaching Teiform early can help. Nani? Be gone. Go away. Leave. Whatever it is. Nani? I said. Go away.
出たな化け物め。このグレイグが成敗してくれる。
So you've come out, this monster, and we keep saying this word, so let's look this word up. Seibai. Punishment, judgment. It's not marked common, so I'm thinking let's not add it, but yeah, good to look it up. So yeah, we will defeat you, we will punish you. Like, I wonder why they keep using this word. This word hasn't been used in the game up until now, really. But anyway.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level. It says find a word so our power level can go up. Let's do that. Let's find a word, even though that word... Still not feeling it. It's just, it's not a super common word. Not like we need super common, but...
我は火の神の化身なるぞ。その腹渡八つ咲きにされたくなくば早々に引き返せ。
Anyone else feeling something about this voice? Seems kind of like a strange monster here. So yeah, I am an incarnation of the fire god. Hi no Kami no Keshin. Incarnation of the fire god. That sounds not good. If you don't want to be ripped to shreds, you better turn back.
里の人をいじめる悪い魔物ちゃんは私たちが懲らしめてあげるわ。さあ、覚悟しなさい。
Alright, you better prepare yourself because this bad monster who's bullying everyone in the village, we are going to teach you a lesson.
何？一体どうしたのかしら？
What? What's going on? Thank you very much for the raid. Yokoso, Japanese Quest. Welcome to Japanese Quest. I'm a Japanese teacher, and here we teach Japanese through Japanese games. I'm a Japanese teacher in the US. We also, maybe you can learn some English. So welcome to Kalon. Reido, hontou ni arigatou. さあ、一緒に日本語で、英語で、ゲームで冒険しよう。So welcome to the new party member, and let's go. So, nani? What? 一体どうしたのかしら? So what in the world happened? This kind of itai here just means, like, what in the world? What is going on? And of course you know, nani? What? And also, let's find some new words so we can add some new words up here. Here's a good word. Kimochi, feeling.
兄ちゃん、この人たち全然逃げないよ。どうしよう。
So, Ni-chan, it must be like a sister talking to her older brother. Kono hitotachi, so these people over there, these people. So kono means like these people here. Zenzen nigenai. So nigeru is to run away. Nigenai means do not run away. So they're not running away at all. Zenzen means like not at all. So doshio, what shall we do?
バカ、喋っちゃダメだろ。怖がって逃げてくように、ちゃんと化け物になりきるんだよ。
So, you fool, stop talking. You've got to keep acting like a proper monster so they get scared and run away. So again, the key here, bakemono. Bakemono ni narikiru. So naru is to become. Narikiru means to like fully become a monster. So like fully become a monster, don't talk to me. So it must be like two kids pretending they're a monster. Or two or more, I guess. なるほど。
バカ、さっきのせいだぞ。この人たちに見つかったじゃないか。
So you fool, you baka. It's all your fault. Saki, I guess is her name. So now we were discovered, we were found by these people. So some people are saying, show no mercy, still attack them. We'll see what we do.
違うもん。手羽兄ちゃんがちゃんとさっきのこと支えてくれないからだもん。
It's not my fault. So I guess his name is Teba. So it's because of brother Teba you wouldn't properly support me. Maybe she was on the top, I guess, then? This word here, sasaeru, can mean like support, probably on his shoulders there.
あらびっくり。怖い化け物がこんな可愛い子たちだったなんて。
So here we see the difference between kawaii and kawaii. So this scary monster turned out to be these cute kids. Bikuri. So yeah, I'm surprised.
お前たちは里の者か？何故化け物のふりなどしていたんだ？
So you're people from the village? Why are you pretending to be a monster? The word for pretending, very useful word. Furi. Can be furi o suru, to pretend to be something. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know, do they? Didn't seem like they were speaking haiku. I don't know, maybe they don't do that in Japanese as much either. I'm not sure.
だっておいらたちヤヤク様に儀式をやらせるわけにいかないんだよ。
But we can't let them do the ceremony. Or specifically, we can't let her, the kind of village elder or whoever she was, we can't let her do the ceremony. Yayaku.
儀式をね、止めないとね、大変なことになるんだよ。
So the ceremony, if you don't stop it, something bad will happen. 大変なことになる. So 大変 means something bad.
何か訳があるようじゃな。ひとまずこの子たちの話を聞いてみんか。
Yeah, it's true, Unboxious. The two kids scared the last guy off, so yeah, kind of maybe not the strongest individual. 何か訳があるようじゃ. So it seems like they have some reason for it. New party member, Yokoso, Japanese Custode, welcome. So for now, why don't we ask the kids what is going on? What's their story?
あんちゃんたち、オイラたちの話を聞いてくれるのかい？
Ooh, you will listen to us?
ねえ兄ちゃん、この人たちならサキたちのお手伝いしてくれるかも。
So maybe these people can help us. Are you a native Japanese speaker? I am not. I am not. I am a Japanese teacher, a licensed Japanese teacher in the US. So I teach Japanese as my job, and I have a master's in, Japanese education, but I am from the US and I'm not a native speaker, not at all. I started teaching Japanese around 10 years ago. I started learning Japanese many years ago when I was in junior high. And I lived in Japan for 2 years teaching English on the JET program. Recommend it. But yeah, not a native Japanese speaker, but I've been reading Japanese every day, over 200 books for the past 6 years or so. And so anyone who else wants to read Japanese books or read Japanese content, do it every day. That's my tip. Worked for me. To get there too, I went through a lot of Anki cards and a lot of JLPT books. So yeah, what we do here, we learn Japanese from Japanese games in context because it's really because the first time I tried to play Japanese games, it was almost impossible. The language was just way too hard. But now that I play Japanese games for fun and it's easy for me, I figured I'd help people who were like the old me. Maybe want to play games in Japanese, but it's almost impossible. I want to tell you it's not impossible. You can do it. It just takes some time. And really, I recommend just learn some words, learn hiragana, learn katakana, and just jump in and give it a shot. Like I started playing when I was a beginner level. And if you just start reading every day, you'll get more and more used to it. You'll start seeing patterns. It'll get easier and easier. And today, it's about 50 times easier to do it when I started over 10 years ago. Just because now the words are so much easier to see. There's tools like Game to Text where you can look up words. We had the creator of Game to Text here earlier on Japanese Quest. And also, you've got things like Furigana, you've got voice lines. All these different features make it so much easier to play and more fun to play games in Japanese.
そうだな。あんちゃんたちなら腕っぷしも強そうだし、一緒に来てくれたら心強いや。
Yeah, they seem really strong. So if they come with us, that will be really reassuring.
この先にオイラたちの秘密基地があるんだ。詳しいことはそこで話すよ。
Nice.
先に行ってるから絶対に来てね。
I love it. I love it. Yeah, voice acting is a huge help. Also, Furigana can be a huge help. These are all things that didn't used to exist in Japanese games. So this game, while we're playing it, in part is because it has these great features. Voice, Furigana, stopping at each line, that's huge too. Yeah, I think the hardest bit of Japanese learning is how to read real sentences. So yeah, this channel is great for getting into the flow. Yeah, it's all about getting that flow. It's a good word to use, flow. You get into that flow if you just keep reading every day. That flow starts to come. Because that flow is something that is not there right away. But if you read for maybe a couple weeks, you might find it, or a month, eventually it gets easier and easier. And eventually you just get into that flow. And it's a kind of flow too that's really encouraging, that makes you want to keep reading because you feel like, new word, new word. And each time you're feeling like, level up, level up, level up. In a way, it's more fun than playing it in English because you have all these level ups in your mind as you go. Yeah, context is key. What's happening here? This is the key. Konosaki ni, so up ahead, where he's pointing. Konosaki ni Himitsu Kichi ga arunda. So our secret fort is up ahead. Himitsu is secret. That's the first two kanji here. And then Kichi is fort. So our secret fort is up this way, or our secret base is up that way. So kuwashii koto wa soko de hanasu yo. So the details we will tell you there. Saki ni iteru kara. So we'll go up ahead. Zettai ni kite ne. So please come there. So zettai means like for sure, or so for sure please come. When you put in the te form for kuru, to come, kite means please come. Yeah, it's huge just seeing how words fit together, getting a sense of how words fit together, and also just getting a feel of reading and guessing things as you go. Because really, you don't want to usually look up every word. If you do, it'll just take too long. So really, it's about developing skills of guessing words, guessing kanji as you go, getting the flow, and just keep moving. And then slowly getting more and more used to it. Just the process of reading, the skill of reading, building that up every day. So really, it's all about mainichi, every day, just getting used to the words and the feel of kind of swimming, going with the flow. So she's saying too. So yeah, please come. Himitsu, secret. Kichi, fort, so Himitsu Kichi, fort. And I think I see that word a lot with like a kid's secret fort. Yeah, getting used to sentences, like you said, it just really comes down to reading a lot. And listening a lot. Or maybe both. Hey. What's going on here? Ah. Hidden door. Nice. Oh, we waited for you. Thanks so much for coming. Nice, you played Shenmue 2 in Japanese. And yeah, just listening to what they were saying, you felt was the fastest progress you made. Yeah, that can be huge. Just finding a text, finding a game that you like, and just getting that everyday exposure. Like doing whatever it takes to like get you to get a lot of Japanese exposure, that will start to change the game. And yeah, this is true too. Just getting used to words, and also just getting used to what's going to come next. Like you'll be reading and be like, ah, I know what's coming next. I can kind of skim that part. Or I can kind of guess.
この方たちがさっき話してくれた人たちなの?
So these people here are the people you talked about?
旅人のアンちゃんさ。アンちゃんたち、オイラたちの話を聞いてくれるんだって。
So yep, this is Akira, and they will listen to what we have to say.
先ほど里の儀式をさせないために化け物のふりをしていたと言っていたな。その訳を聞かせてもらおうか。
So they were trying to stop the ceremony in the village by pretending to be a monster. Could you tell us why?
儀式をしないとみんなが困るのは分かってる。でもダメなんだ。だって。
So if we don't do the ceremony, everyone will be komaru. They'll all be troubled. They'll all be angry. But they can't do it.
だって 儀式をしたら母ちゃんが火の神様に捧げる生贄として火山に落とされちゃうんだよ。
Yeah, I was worried it'd be something like this. So yeah, but if they do the ceremony, Kasanga. So my mother will be given as an offering, a sacrifice to the volcano, and be thrown in the volcano. Yeah, that's not good. This word here is the key word. Let's look it up. We can see the kanji for it too. Ikenie. A living sacrifice, a victim, or a scapegoat. And yeah, pretty brutal village. Let's add that to our power level. New word, a living sacrifice, Ikenie. Power level is now 3,162.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Power level is rising.
生贄ですって？
Sacrifice?
儀式ってそんな物騒なものだったの？
The ceremony was something that terrible? So how old is your cat? Well, that's kind of a big question. We talked about it earlier. This cat actually is not live currently. In fact, Griffin Sensei did pass away, unfortunately, about 2 years ago. However, they are still with us on this journey because this kitty stayed on my lap, like you said, for 30 minutes. And those 30 minutes became many years. We started in 2018, and Griffin Sensei was alive with us on this journey for about 1.5 years, but now is still with us on this journey. And so, yep, came up again. And Griffin Sensei, I think, was about 15 years old. But now we have some new kitties too, Aki and Haru, and they are almost about to turn 2 years old. Our new kitties, we saw Aki live earlier. We might see them around sometime. At the moment, I don't see them here. But anyway, yep, don't always bring it up, but Griffin Sensei, let's get some hype in chat. Still on this journey. But in the game now, not in RL. But still in the world of Japanese Quest. Where is the world of Japanese Quest? I'll show you. It's right here. And Griffin Sensei will always be with us in the world of Japanese Quest. This world is built also with all the language that we've learned so far. Words like Dokutsu, cave, Kawa, river, Ken, sword, of course, Neko as well. Yep, it's all good. It came up earlier. Usually don't mention it twice in stream, but yeah, I'm glad that you could hear the story. So, Aruhi. So one day, Yayaku, who we met before, gathered all of us and told us.
我らは火の神の怒りに触れた。捧げ物をしなくては火山が噴火し、里は火の海になるだろうって。
Really? Really? So she told us that all of us have angered the fire god. And we need to, yeah, if we don't make a sacrifice to the volcano, then this is bad. Kazan ga funka suru. The volcano will erupt. Here's the word for erupt, funka. And I said suru, even though it says she. This is a way to shorten it, kind of like the te form to connect to the next thing. So the volcano will erupt. Sato wa hi no umi ni naru. So it will become a sea of flame, a sea of fire, the village will, if we don't sacrifice their mom, apparently? How random is that?
初めは大根とかお芋をあげてたの。でも 急にお日様が出なくなって食べ物が育たなくなっちゃったんだ。
So at first we offered things like daikon or oimo, which is like potatoes and like radishes. Demo, but suddenly the sun went away, and now we've got no food that we can raise. So yeah, not the coolest village if they're like giving away their food and their people to a volcano.
そうか、魔王誕生の余波がこんな遠くの地にまで。
I've gotta acknowledge this high level comment here. Alright. So when the Dark Lord came, because of that, it's even had ripples out here, changing their life in a very bad way.
ヤヤク様は里を守るため、火の神様への捧げ物を絶やさぬようにと人間を生贄に捧げると宣言しました。
So yeah, she said we need to sacrifice a person because we ran out of other things to sacrifice in order to protect the village.
誰が生贄としてふさわしいか。ヤヤク様が火の神様の信託を受けて、そして私が選ばれました。
Really? So she had like a vision from God of who should be the best sacrifice, and apparently, 私が選ばれました. I was selected. It's not cool.
生贄に選ばれた母ちゃんを日の乃木火山へ行かせないように、おいら必死に考えて。
So we desperately thought what to do to to save our mom so she didn't get thrown in the volcano. Yeah, don't blame them.
そうか。だからあんなことをしてお前たちなりに母親を守っていたのか。
Ah, I see. So that's what you did to, in your own way, protect your mother. Fair enough. Nice little phrase here. If you add narini to something, like if, for example, if you say like watashi narini, it means like in my own way. But here we have omae tachi narini. So in your own way, you protected your mother. In fact, this is kind of a nice word. Let's see if we can see that in the dictionary. So in one's own way, in one's style. Narini, very useful, common word. Let's add that to our power level as well. Looks good. Power level is now 2163.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Yeah, it's true. The amazing thing is, throughout history, human sacrifice was even it was a thing, right? Not sure how big of a thing, but definitely a thing. It's kind of hard to imagine.
私の死が里のためになるのなら、生贄になる覚悟はできています。だけど、この子たちが。
So if my death can help the village, then I'm prepared to die, to be that sacrifice. But these kids.
そんなこと言うなよ、母ちゃん。里のためとか、オイラには分かんないけど、母ちゃんが死ぬのは絶対嫌だ。
So mom, don't say that. Like if it's for the village, I don't know, but I'm not letting you die. 母さんが死ぬのは絶対嫌. So yeah, you dying is definitely not okay. This no wa, you can talk about this verb, his mom dying, and iya means it's not okay. 絶対嫌. Definitely not okay.
こないだの夜母ちゃんが儀式以外立ち入りを禁じられた火山にヤヤク様が一人登るのを見たんだって。
So recently at night, so to this volcano, I saw, even though the volcano is forbidden, this person I saw climb the mountain. So maybe something suspicious about this person. Why should they be here?
そのことをヤヤク様に言ったら、母ちゃんは生贄に選ばれちゃったんだ。まるで見られたことを言わせないように。
Interesting. So, like I saw her and she didn't like that. That's why he thinks she was picked as this sacrifice. So that like the secret doesn't get out that she came to this forbidden volcano.
日の乃木火山には絶対何か秘密がある。
Yeah, I agree.
それを暴いて母ちゃんを助けたいんだ。でもオイラだけで行くのは無理だから。
So every once in a while you get like a frame that is completely the key information you need for the game. This is one of those times. 絶対 surely 何か秘密がある. So there must be some secret, some himitsu with this volcano. And we must reveal this secret and save my mom. 母さんを助けたいんだ. I want to save my mother. でも but 俺らだけで but with just us 行くのは無理だから. But to go with just us is 無理. Impossible. Yep, we can help.
そういうことであったか。ではその日の乃木火山とやらに一つ様子を見に行ってみようかの。
So that's what's going on. Let's check out the volcano.
本当？ありがとう。あんちゃんたちがいれば100人力だ。これで火山の奥まで調べられるよ。
Really? Thank you. If you help out, that will be hugely helpful, like the power of 100 people. You can see with that kanji compound there. Hyaku means 100, nin means people, Biki means power. And then you can look at deep into the volcano with your help. Yeah, funny that you mentioned that. Akuma means devil. For word 666, yeah, I don't remember exactly, but if you watch the stream, you'll probably see that, yeah, we did plan that. We thought it was probably funny at the time. I don't remember the context exactly, though.
この秘密基地の奥に日の乃木火山へ続いてる道があるんだ。そこから火山の中に入ってみよう。
So deeper into this secret base, you'll see a path leading to the volcano. So from there you can enter into the volcano. Sounds good. And a new party member. Welcome to Fu Pepper. And welcome to this volcano, where you can learn some Japanese words. You can see words at the bottom. From our previous journey, I guess we just saw that 666 for Akuma, devil. And here we see ha, tooth, also a good word. They change every minute, these words from past quests, and now we add new words up here. Our power level, it keeps going up. Eventually the goal is over 9,000, which is about what you need for fluency in a language, so it's a good rough goal that we have. Over 8,000 would be good too. That, of course, is the meme in Japan. Hasenijo, over 8,000. For some reason, the translator changed it to over 9,000. Don't know why. Kind of odd to make that kind of change in a translation. To power someone up with your translation, why would you do that? You know, I think that in the US, Kakarot really should have a power level over 9,000. Otherwise, US audiences, they just won't buy it. Like, what was the calculation that went into that? It's over 9,000. It's over 8,000. Just not sound as cool? I don't really know. Maybe. What do you think? I think it's not the job of translators to power up Saiyans generally, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess. That's a good way of putting it. The dub was more extreme. Yeah, I do think it does kind of flow better. 9, 8. Yeah, the GHT doesn't roll off the tongue so much. You can scream it. Yeah, a lot of different options. Yeah, I wonder why that did happen. Whoa. Who do we have here? What? 9,000? Really? Is that true? It's the English translation started from the Mexican translation? Wow. Definitely did not know that. Yeah, I feel like usually double translations come out of English, but interesting, it came from Spanish. Huh. Go to sleep. Interesting. Wow. You know your Dragon Ball dubs. I didn't know any of that. Yosh, level up. Okay, it looks like this will be a bit of a journey, so I'm thinking we might end the stream here for today and pick it up again tomorrow, and we'll go and figure out the mystery of this volcano. Kazan no Himitsu. Himitsu is secret, Kazan is volcano, so Kazan no Himitsu o shirabeyo. We will do that tomorrow, find the secret of this volcano. So I will say, ja! Mata ne. Let's leave it here, looking into the fire of this volcano. So, ja! Mata ne, otsukare. It's been fun. If you want to check out the Discord and our summer reading club, you can do that there. And everyone, I'm curious, in the Discord for summer reading club, what are you reading today? I will be reading more of probably some manga. I've been picking up a lot of free manga on Amazon Japan. I'll read some of that. So, ja, mata ne. Curious to see what you're reading over there. So check out the Discord. If you want us to link that, you can. For right now, though, let's raid someone too. Who shall we raid today is the question. Is there a Japanese teacher or learner somewhere on there that we can raid? Let's see. Is there a Japanese teacher or learner somewhere on there that we can raid? Let's see. Alright, today, why don't we raid, we haven't raided before Just Man Kelly, but they did, or Jelly Man Kelly raided us. Let's raid Jelly Man Kelly. They live in Japan, have been living in Japan for a long time, I believe. And I'm getting some doubling up, so let's stop doing that and let's raid them. You can talk to them about Japanese translation, Japanese teaching, English teaching. It seems like they've done some of all of that. And just questions about Japan seems like a good time to ask questions if you got them. So let's start the raid. Ja! Mata, see you next time. Japanese Quest will continue. And yeah, check out the Discord there too. Curious to see what you're reading for the Summer Reading Club. The key, if you want to, is simply read every day. じゃあ、またね。See you next time. Japanese Quest the same time tomorrow. We will be streaming Friday.